Hi, I'm Mira. Welcome to another story. Let's see where this one takes us. The city was a hollow shell of life. Beneath its artificial sky, people moved like shadows, their faces pale in the sterile glow of the ceiling above. Lena had spent her whole life under that false light, hearing whispered tales of a time before, when the sun bathed the world in warmth and colour. Most dismissed such stories as fantasy, but Lena clung to them. The world she knew felt suffocating, its endless grey eroding something vital within her. She first saw the photograph in the ruins of the old library, buried under dust and debris. It was vibrant, alive, showing a golden sun cresting over a lush green horizon. The colours were alien, impossible, but they ignited something in Lena. "This is what we lost," she whispered, clutching the brittle paper to her chest. "I need to know." Her quest led her to the forbidden zones, places deemed too dangerous for the city's fragile inhabitants. The air was thick with decay, and the ruins groaned as if alive. It was here that she found Dr. Ivar. His lab was a cluttered maze of rusted machines and faded monitors, tucked inside an abandoned observatory. He glanced up when Lena entered, his gaunt face shadowed by exhaustion. "Another scavenger," he muttered, returning to his work. Lena stepped forward, holding out the photograph. "I found this. You know what it is, don't you?" Ivar froze. His eyes flicked to the image and his expression hardened. "Where did you get that?" "In the library," Lena said. "I want to know what the world was like, what happened to it." Ivar stood slowly, his movements heavy with reluctance. "You don't want the answers I have." "Yes, I do," Lena insisted. "Look at this. It's beautiful. It's gone," Ivar interrupted, his voice sharp. He sighed, his shoulders slumping. "I chased the same questions once. I found answers that weren't worth the cost." Despite his protests, Ivar agreed to guide her deeper into the zones. He claimed it was to protect her, though Lena suspected he wanted to ensure she didn't unearth something she couldn't handle. The journey was harrowing. They traversed unstable ruins and evaded ancient drones, remnants of a world too clever for its own good. At night, under the faint hum of the artificial sky, Ivar would speak of his past, how his research had brought him to the edge of discovery, only to leave him broken when he realised the truth. "What truth?" Lena pressed. Ivar looked away. "You'll see." The research facility was a crumbling giant, its rusted doors groaning as they entered. Inside, Lena found a chamber of flickering monitors. One screen still glowed faintly, displaying fragments of old data. The sun hadn't disappeared, it had been destroyed. Humanity, desperate to harness its power, had shattered it. The artificial sky wasn't just a shelter. It was a prison, sealing them from the consequences of their own greed. Lena collapsed, the photograph slipping from her grasp. "We did this," she whispered. "We destroyed it." Ivar knelt beside her, his voice soft. "Now you understand. The truth isn't always liberation. Sometimes it's a burden." As they returned to the city, Lena clutched the photograph tightly. Its colours, once a beacon of hope, now felt bittersweet. She looked up at the artificial sky and wondered if she should share what she'd learned or let it die with her. The truth was heavy, but within it lay a choice: to let the past define them or to forge something new. Thanks for listening. If the story stuck with you, come back next time for another journey.